Good evening, everyone. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to episode 2 of Dice Legenz. It's nice to have you all on board. My name is Vahid. I am the DM for this show. I was trying to think of the DM for what? For life. It's a life sentence. Hey, so what about me? My name is Vahid. I like long walks on the beach.
Oh, you do.
Anyway, let's meet the rest of the cast. Over to you.
Hi everyone, I'm Monique. Today I bought a watermelon and it cost me $46. What? That shows my passion. Watermelons. Yeah, and all our Patreons.
$46
Thank you again to our Patreons for helping us buy inordinately
My
priced watermelons.
Yeah. That's what we're going to do.
My name's Truby. You make me want to say something interesting about
I'm
myself.
sorry, they're not.
I bought a bag of mandarins.
Oh, you did.
$5.75.
There you go.
Really tasty. Now I have to continue on with our talk about fruit today, and my favorite fruit is mango. My name is not Mango though. My name is Longy, Ronnie, as everyone knows me, and I'm really looking forward to our second campaign, people.
First campaign, second session.
Yeah, and shout out to all those people who said that I look like Jason Momoa. Thank you.
I don't recall that.
It's a thing now. Go with it.
Hi everyone, my name is Raylene, and my favorite fruit is also mangoes. But today I bought Meat Lover's pizza bread from New World for $5.99.
Wow. Great.
Big boy.
I don't know.
It's a supermarket, by the way.
Yeah, for those of you that are...
No, we're not in New Zealand.
I don't know why we're talking about fruit, but we are. Anyway, so... so thanks everyone for joining on. Our first episode was a lot of fun.
Oh.
Now, during the chat, a lot of people said when we brought out the minis, the new minis that our talented mini and terrain artist made for us, they said, can we see a close-up? And we did not. So we're going to show a close-up now. Here we have the 4 of them standing in all their glory. Nimrod, Lona, Sully, and Hakapella.
Ooh.
Pretty.
Yeah, beautiful.
You look jacked.
All right. Hey, so before we get going, as you might have heard in the reference to Patreons, we got our first Patreons last week. Thank you so much.
I love you.
It really helps us make the show, and we really appreciate the support. So thank you very much. Financial and kind of emotional support as well.
Yeah, you believe in us.
Thank you so much. And this week, the lore document, part of the second tier of Patreon, has gone live. So we encourage you to have a look, and you will love it.
Mm-hmm.
I bet.
Wonderful. Hey, so with that said, we are going to get into the show. So roll the titles. All right, time to get into it. First thing we need to do is, should we have a wee recap of what happened last week?
Yes, please.
Absolutely.
All right, Truby, you ready? It's recap time.
All right. Episode 1 of Dice Legenz in Aratai. We start with a dream in a canyon, a terrible ambush against a bunch of travelers sending some cargo throughout, and bundled in that cargo was a sword that seemed to be of some importance to these mysterious ambushes. Flash forward to some other time, present day, you meet 4 charming characters. They're part of the Westgate Watchguard. They just got a new team member, Nimrod. They meet the head Justicar, Lord Mortain. He seems a bit suspicious and rich. Then they go out on their first trip as a new team, looking through the stats, supervising it all, looking for danger. They hear a scream. There are zombies pouring out of a church thing. We slay them in our first battle as a team. Then we find a symbol up on a hill on a tombstone. It's the Zakron cult.
the end of it.
Oh, guys, that was exhilarating. Yeah.
Adrenaline.
You're a big wet patch.
I'm gonna do this now.
Disgusting.
That was very well done.
Thank you.
Anything to add or correct?
Oh.
I don't think to correct.
No, that was perfect.
Thanks,
Into
mate.
the timing.
Thank you.
You've really set the bar for all recaps now.
Yeah.
Okay, so-
I'll work on it. Fine.
So, we find yourselves up on the hill where we left off last week. So, there is an open grave in front of you. Nimrod has deduced from her studies that it looks like, by the symbols of a hexagon, that the spooky,
Evil.
the most evil of all shapes, that it belonged to a cult called the Zakron cult. Was there anything else about this cult that you remembered?
No. It's really bad, weren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait.
They're from a distant,
Yeah, not from this world,
or
right?
This,
not from this, like,
part of
location.
It's not this part of a
Land.
oh, I'm having a stroke.
Not from this land?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, far yonder.
Yeah.
And if we
Visitors.
remember,
It's Queen's Day soon.
Nimrod and Sully were investigating that, and if we remember, Acapella was seeing to Lona's injury. So, I mean, and that's where we are.
Okay.
Okay, what are your intentions? People, what do you want to do?
Sully would like to just make an inspection around this gravestone, just check to see there's not anything else that we've left out.
Thank you. Lona?
I want to fix my ankle.
Okay.
It hurts.
Wonderful. Thank you.
I will assist you with healing your ankle.
Wonderful. Thank you.
I'm just going to stare at the hexagon for at least 2 minutes straight, just to see if something else comes to my mind.
Okay. Excellent. I don't know how to make a roll for that, but that sounds great. Okay, so healing. Yeah? Yeah. Roll
Yes.
your whatever healing thing you want to do.
Well, I would like to. Yes, I'll use my healing word.
Okay.
Wait, I didn't even study. Right, you guys. Your HP goes up. I'm struggling.
You're doing fine.
It's got,
Read it to us.
so I think it's a D4.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it's
is
a D4.
Yeah. And
Plus.
Plus,
I think it's plus your charisma.
Yeah.
why didn't I write that? Oh my god. Plus my charisma is +2.
Nice.
So this is a D4.
Yeah.
Go on, mate.
2 plus 2 equals 4.
Yeah. And you weren't hurt that much. You'd only taken, I think you'd taken 2 hit points, so you're on full health.
Yay.
Oh, beautiful.
You're welcome.
And you guys both make
some time, but-
investigation rolls.
Yes.
Skill name investigation.
Yes.
Yep. 20?
Yeah. D20.
I also would like everyone to make a perception roll.
11.
Plus whatever your investigation skill is.
Oh, critical 20.
12, 13.
10.
My investigation is 15,
Minus 13. And
Very
what are we doing? What's
and now we're also doing perceptions.
Oh, 8.
Yeah, 8.
Okay. We're
Excellent.
stuck into this.
No, that's great. Okay,
Well,
so
I have a +4 to perception, so that's a 12.
awesome. That's great. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
if you remember, it was nighttime,
Yes.
and it's very dark here.
Ooh.
We'll start with Nimrod and Sully. Looking around, snooping around, investigating, and of course staring at the hexagon.
Yeah.
So, the lantern itself is a well-made lantern.
Okay.
It is cast iron. It is looks to your eyes to be a well-made and probably somewhat expensive, but not ornamental, lantern, and it has a wax candle, a beeswax candle inside. This is interesting on 2 points. Lanterns often use oil. This is using a candle. Also, there are two types of candles that one can get. One can get tallow candles, which are the cheap ones, and you can get beeswax candles. This is a beeswax candle.
Sully says, fancy customers. See that?
Yeah, I hear you. Well, can I talk back? Well, I wonder if your friend Rudy would know something about the making of this. Doesn't he do the dunk dunk dunk?
Yes, he does do the dunk dunk. Yes, he's a very skilled blacksmith.
Yeah, I wonder if we should take it back and show him. See if he can maybe name the steel it was made from.
Perhaps.
I don't know.
No,
Do you know what I
it's
mean?
all right. I barely know myself. Is there can I detach the lantern from?
Yeah, it's just sitting on the pile of dirt.
Okay, great. And can I kind of handle it to see if there's any sort of like emblem or like marking?
You can, and there are not.
Okay, great. Huh. Yes, well, it's whatever it is, it's expensive.
Can I grab the candle
Yeah, you
with
can
my
get-
hands?
Sure.
Can I check the
careful.
bottom of the candle?
Sure.
Nothing under there?
It's a beautiful candle.
Not yet, and beeswax.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
Right. I think
It does have an unusual odor.
Yeah.
Its scent is unusual.
I'm just going to pour a little bit of wax on the top of my jar of honey just to keep it for later, just in case I need to use it.
Oh wow.
And then I'm just going to put that back in my pocket. Resourceful, I
you're
am.
very resourceful.
And then I'm just going to put the candle back because there's nothing. I don't need to know anything more.
Great. Well, I will keep this, and I might take a sketch of this here symbol.
Oh,
You're staring at this symbol.
yeah.
It is indeed the hexagon often used by the Zaphon cult.
That's what I've discovered so far, too.
Something not quite right about it, though.
Oh.
But I'm afraid. I don't know. There's something in your studies, in your memory. It looks a little off.
Right?
But without having documents in front of you, it's hard to tell in what way. But I don't know. It just doesn't seem quite right.
Okay. Right. Yes, because I've obviously studied a lot of hexagons in my time. And this
Obviously.
one, this one is giving me the slight heebie-jeebies, so thank you for documenting this hexagon.
Yes.
Note its colour.
Right.
Yeah,
It's coloured.
It's just using chalk.
It's just chalk, so
White.
that's good to know. Just
Yes.
in case someone
Sorry.
thinks it's
Absolutely.
chalk.
No.
I don't know why I said chalk. Salt.
Oh, it's
I don't
salt.
know why I said
Oh,
chalk.
it's salt.
Salt. Still white.
You better write that down.
Great. I am.
Salt. Hexagon.
Yeah, great. A Sultan hexagon.
Thank you.
Yes. Great.
Great, moving on.
Okay, great. I think we've gleaned all we can from this thing.
While you guys are doing that, you finished doing your little spell, and the
Heal.
Right, thank you. Yeah,
Heal.
it's beyond here. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
There's your ankle.
Thank you, Short Stacks. Really. Oh, my ankle. Oh, it's better now. Oh, you really know how to do your thing. Okay. How are you with
Useless?
sore shoulders? I've got a sore shoulder. No? Can you lullaby me to... Okay. I'm looking nicely.
Yeah, it's good, right? Yeah, it's good.
Better now.
Yeah. Walk it off.
I think we're done here.
Lorna, you hear something over your shoulder in the direction of the temple. Sounds like something falling. Going, gunk, 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 gunk.
Did anyone hear that?
I wonder if it was that lady that you were talking to.
No, it didn't sound like a lady.
What'd it sound like?
It sounded like... No, it sounded like a chinky, kink-a-linky.
Sorry, what?
Something falling down a well.
Oh.
Kind of... No one heard that.
No?
Can you please describe the sound that
It
you
was
heard?
like a... It's like last time I lost the coin down a well. It went ka-link-a-link-a-link-a-link-a-link-a-link-a-ponk. Anything? Yeah. No.
You did it one more time. Was it
Kalinka, linka, linka, linka,
All
linka.
right. Now,
Kalinka Linka Linka?
Okay.
Or Kalinka
Yeah,
Linka Linka?
Kalinka, linka, 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 linka. Kaponk.
okay. Look, well, where did you hear that sound?
You think I'm crazy?
I don't think you're
I
crazy.
knocked my head, by the way. I knocked my ankle,
Very good.
and I swear I just heard something.
From where?
Am I allowed to go and investigate that from?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to go over and
So you
have a
head
look
towards where?
towards the noise
Yeah, towards the temple.
temple.
The temple, if you remember, I said it was a smallish temple.
Mm-hmm.
It's only about 15 feet square. It is basically a square. It's not particularly fancy or well kept. It has some weedy ivy that has grown up the sides and has died back in the drought. And it has a door in the middle of the wall that is facing you. And the door is open.
I slowly want to make my way up to that door. Just something just drawing me into the door. Can I stealthily move?
All right. You want us to do some stealth?
Yes, please.
Raylene, what do you want? What's Hakapella going to do, Raylene?
Hakapalla's gonna stay back. I think she's seen some really scary stuff tonight, and she doesn't want to get spooked a little bit more. So she's gonna be a guard, like just be on watch. We're like,
Okay.
I'm going to stealthily try and help Ronnie because I know that he's been getting into some trouble recently with walking and climbing. So
Difficult activities.
I would like to, stealthily follow Lona. Lona.
Yep.
Sully will he won't go in, but he'll kind of like stand near the threshold. But he's going to hang back. Going to keep Capella inside.
Okay.
Oh, he goes over to Hakapella.
Okay.
did you see those things?
Yeah, I saw them.
They were scary.
They were scary.
Stealth rolls. Stealth rolls.
20s.
20-sided dice.
14. Do we plus anything on a
Plus
stealth
your
roll?
stealth roll.
You minus.
Oh,
16
sorry.
plus 4.
13.
Plus 4.
20.
13. 20.
Yo.
There's music.
Oh no.
What the?
That means there's a bad guy here.
It's really quiet. You get up to the door. It's pitch black in there. You follow behind. You can see.
I can.
Inside, it is dim. There are some... Well, you'll probably have to go inside to get more detail than that.
Oh.
I make my way in.
Okay.
I have a feeling about this place, and I really want to check it out.
Okay.
And my leg feels good now.
You feel feels good. Okay, thank you. Nimrod? What's Nimrod going to do?
Well, I've got really good eyesight, but I know that Lorna doesn't. So I'm going to cast my light
Yeah.
back on my mace
Yeah.
and then shine it in front of me so that
Okay.
Lorna can see.
Brilliant. This bright, stark light suddenly illuminates, casting harsh shadows. Casting inside, it's a small, as I said, square temple. There's an altar on the far side. There are a couple of places that are you supposed to pour water into for some ceremonial purposes on the north and south walls. The altar has been moved, definitely been slid. And there is a gaping hole beneath it.
I don't feel good about this place. But that doesn't look like it's supposed to have been moved. And I really want to find out what's under there. I want to move in.
You're gonna move in?
Yeah. Thank you for the light, by the way. Whatever your name is.
You're welcome.
Great. You move in. You got your stealth roll can cover all this. You were so stealthy. You get up to the other side. It's only 15 feet. It's not far. That's like 5 meters for us here in New Zealand. In the game, they use feet, which is like
I didn't know what you were talking about. Okay.
us people. Us in New Zealand, we're from New
meters.
Zealand.
Yeah, I'm a
we
kilometers guy.
use meters. It's like 5 meters.
That's
okay.
very
It's not very far. It's a small piece. You get up. Nimrod, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna trust Lorna, even though nothing gives me any reason to trust you. But I'm gonna follow Lorna down the hole.
He hasn't gone down it yet.
I'm going to just follow really close. In fact, I'm going to touch his shoulders so he doesn't leave without me.
Meanwhile, guys, Acapella, Sully, they're in.
Yeah, what do
There's
you
light kind of casting shadows out.
I think I've only just noticed that they're actually in there and they've disappeared. I can't see them in the threshold.
No, they've gone in.
Look, it seems like you're not dealing well with this, but they've headed in here. Would you be comfortable if we went in there as well?
Can we hold hands?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
If we can hold hands.
Absolutely. Are we going to do this for the whole session? Okay, great. We okay, this way, and I take Acapella up to the threshold of the temple as well. Okay.
Great. You just walking up, or are you stealthing?
I think we tiptoe.
Hit me with a stealth roll.
All right.
While they're doing that,
What is it?
what'd you get, Raylene?
So 1. Oh, but I've got +4 on my stealth. So
But you
5.
rolled a 1.
No, but I rolled a 1.
Thank you.
Okay, great. And for me, that is a 9.
Oh, so we're not as stealthy.
Yeah. Come on.
You guys.
It's all right.
Nimrod, looking beyond Lorna, and Lorna looking straight down, there is a poorly made, uneven spiral staircase going down into the earth below you. This altar has clearly been moved before. There are like ruts in the stone where it's clearly been slid back and forth. What are you gonna do, buddy? What are you gonna do, guys?
I'm looking around, I'm thinking, someone would have moved that in my head. Is that someone still in this little temple? Could I have a look around?
Perception roll, go for it. Meanwhile, Nimrod, what are you doing?
What was it?
I got an 8.
An 8?
Plus my perception, which is my wisdom, plus
2.
10.
Excellent. I'll tell you what you hear in a little while.
Okay. Well, it looks like it's been here for a long time, right? So I'm going to shine my mace all the way down into the hole and
Great.
make some kind of assumption of how long it would take me to get down there if I was
Wonderful.
to go down, and I came up with a number.
Okay. Thankfully,
Yep.
well, unfortunately, I should say, not thankfully.
Oh, okay.
The opposite.
Spiral staircase means that you can only see down like half of a spiral.
Oh, of course.
So you cannot see the end at all. You can see like the first 6 or 7 steps.
Oh, yes. And can I ask one more question?
Yes.
Do I notice anything on these steps? Is there any kind of residue or?
There are dirty footprints.
All right.
Meanwhile, clunk, crash. Behind you, Acapella trips on the threshold, takes Sully with her in his armor, and they both land holding hands. They both land, and your spear clatters on the floor.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
You
sorry.
actually,
Oh.
you're impressive, I've got to say. God, a bit winded there. All right, just pull myself up. Do you need any help up there?
Sorry, I'm already up.
Go. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice.
Are we making a short joke?
No, that was an honest mistake. Which makes it perhaps worse. Sorry, where's my
Well,
spear?
where are we?
You definitely hear
Yeah.
some kind of noise, someone drawing breath, quick intake, echo from below.
Oh.
That could be the source of the sound I was talking about.
Yeah. I believe you now.
How long does your light thing last for?
An hour. 1 hour.
We got time.
All right, before what?
I think we should go down, but since you've got the light, do you want to go first? Just putting it out there. Common courtesy. Whatever you are first before whatever I am.
Of course. Yes, me trying to be really brave and show my new work colleagues that I've got what it takes to be a guard. I start making my way downstairs.
Okay. Let's just quickly go around. Going downstairs.
I'm like, where's she going?
She calls like this.
I'm like, oh, she just disappeared. What sort of? And then can I stand up and gonna see like a spiral staircase?
Yeah, and you can see the light that she's casting on her mace is slowly disappearing as she goes down the hole.
I make my way. I'm going towards the spiral staircase.
Wonderful.
I'm following right behind. Yep.
I say, don't leave me alone! And I crawl behind Sully on the floor. I'm just trying to...
Great. So, you're heading down.
Yep.
Lona, right behind. Followed by... who? I want to know the order. It could make a difference.
Yeah. So I think I'm coming
You
up
first.
next. I'm trying to like be down the spiral staircase. I'm like, what? Guys, I think we're being a bit hasty.
Okay, and then
I'm still crawling.
Acapella, you're at the rear.
Yes, I'm at the...
Never mind. You come around.
Yep.
Down the spiral staircase. It does like 3 rotations down.
Yep.
And then you can see that it opens up into a small room. So we're going to map out the room.
Ancient dust.
This is the spiral staircase that you've just come down. Okay? You're here. The rest behind.
Right.
So can you put yourselves in the order that you're in? You come into this small room, and you can see that the small room has, first thing that you can see is that it has small corridors coming off of each end.
Of course.
And what you can see is that there are salt lines of pentagons all over the floor.
There's no pentagons?
Sorry, pentagons, hexagons.
Oh my goodness, I can't deal with more than one shape.
And
It's geometry overload.
lining the walls, around the walls, are piles of dried femurs,
Just got interesting.
bones that have been over hundreds of years pulled out because the space above in the graveyard wasn't enough space for everyone. After a while, they exhume they dry the bones and they stack them up in this crypt. And there are just wall to floor the remains of hundreds of people that have come before, stacked in neat little piles.
Oh dear.
And there are 2 hallways going off of it.
Well, it smells nasty down there.
Sorry, that was me. Can you see anything in front of you? I can only make out a corridor.
No. I can only see 2 corridors, but I can't see through them.
Your vision is enough that you can
Okay.
see.
What can I see?
Sorry.
I look
He's
down.
getting it.
I look down the corridor just opposite the spiral staircase opening.
You can see that there is definitely another room connected to it.
Okay, can I move myself over here?
Go for it. She moved in.
Oh.
Okay, what are you doing?
I think Sully's having a bit of an internal battle here because, in the one hand, this is getting very curious, and I think the person who's perpetrated this could be down here, but also Sully, I think protocol is suggesting maybe that they shouldn't be going this far in without without letting someone know. So I think he's trying to he's pursuing but trying to get these guys to come back, and that's what's drawing him further in to this underground complex.
Lorna, there's something about this place. I really need to check this out. And then he wants to go.
What's that look in your eyes, Lorna? What? What?
He's got this look of just curiosity.
Well, what's it? You can't even see me. You're
And then I'm gonna make my way to this corridor here. 1, 2, 3.
The light of her shining mace briefly illuminates another room. A cappella. And Sully, if you've moved into the room, feel free to put yourself in the room.
Absolutely.
I quickly follow behind and I grab onto Sully, the back of Sully's armor, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think Capella is, really, really scared of what she's just seen. 3 zombies, and now she sees dead, bones everywhere, and her brain is going, "Oh my goodness, I might die tonight." And she I
put a hand behind me to try and find. Yeah, you're great.
and I'm shaking as I'm
There is, you definitely hear some whispered mumbling, fast whispered mumbling. Exactly. Somewhere in front of you. Somewhere in front of you.
Wow, I'm going to try and translate what I hear. Okay. Can you just give me the whisper again? Yes, of course. So what they're saying is, can I make this up?
You have no idea.
I actually don't know. It's a tongue of some description that I have never heard, but I recognize it, but I don't. You know, it's one of those things.
Sounds rhythmic.
Yeah. Can I do an action?
Yes. What are you gonna do?
Right. Well, I reach down and grab one of the bones that's been lining the floors, and I just chuck it to the next room just to see if someone responds.
Nice.
Excellent.
Okay.
You throw it. It goes kunk 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 kunk.
Yes.
And then the whispering stops for a moment, and then continues.
Oh.
And then there is a small light lit, casting golden yellow illumination both into this room and into this room. Acapella, what you doing?
Bro, I'm so scared right now. But is there anything else on the grounds apart from bones and salt?
No.
No, just bones and salt? Salty bones? Cool.
Shadows from this mace moving around, casting really stark shadows of you guys everywhere, but that's about it.
What do I have on me? I don't have much. Because I'm small, I'm gonna squeeze through here. I'm very scared, so I'm as I'm moving past, I'm holding on to Sully, then holding on to Lorna, and then I'm. Would I be able to get in here?
Yeah, go for it. Move yourself as much as you want.
Still here, holding on to this, and just kind of up against the wall, checking if I can see anything else with my dark vision.
Great. Yes. So your dark vision shows that this room is very much like this room.
This room. Okay. Oh.
You can see the shadow of bones, and it looks like there is salt.
More
signs,
salty bones?
Salt. Hexagons on the floor in different sizes, and bones. Ronnie, what's Lorna doing?
I'm trying to slap away the hand. It's shaking. I'm trying to see into this room, and I want to grab some salt. Someone's telling me to grab some salt and take it with me. I don't know why.
Grab some salt.
Yep.
You got a handful of salt now.
Got a handful of salt. I toss a little bit on my shoulder.
Yeah.
And I'm and it might actually catch the eye of my little friend here. Oh, sorry for that. The other shoulder. And then get Sully. Sorry, mate. I want to make my way into this room.
Move yourself.
Okay.
You can move yourself. You
1, 2, 3.
Okay, it is now too dark for you to see. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? I just said that there was yellow light coming.
Yes.
I'll say in a moment. What you doing, you two?
Sully's on the verge, like he's about to call this off. But now as these two split up, he's kind of like, he's now trying to like manage them. I think he wants to get out.
So you're just sitting there, okay? Meanwhile,
Okay, I'm going to firstly scuff the ground with my shoes and try and make the salt not a hexagon anymore.
Yeah, love it.
Something about my ancient studies has told me that the shapes are so powerful as a whole, so that if we kind of like scourge them, then
it might do something.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, great.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You gotta get rid of the shape.
Yeah.
Lorna.
Oh no.
Oh.
There's the light, yellow light is coming from that corridor, and you're definitely closer to the.
I ebb a bit closer.
Come closer,
Closer. I was just going along the wall there because
Yeah.
I was just like,
and have a wee look. See.
So there's light illuminating in here.
No, light is coming from this
there,
corridor.
I can see it, so I'm
just
following
very
the
faint.
light. And I almost want to be right here, looking in.
You are not alone.
Oh.
And I see this figure.
You see a figure.
Oh my.
I'll explain the figure in a moment. Meanwhile, Acapella, what you doing?
Longy slips from my hands, and I go, oh, and I kind of want to go back to someone so that there's a warm body around me, but I think my mama would want me to be brave in a time like this, so I move forward just so I can also see.
Okay, wonderful. You're at the front, so you can go first. What are you doing?
I'm going to go forward into this passageway, into this little box here.
Move yourself. Go for it.
Until I enter the room.
And you know what is going to happen, right?
Yes. I was hoping so.
And there is light coming from this corridor. Here. And you're closer to the They've all abandoned you, buddy.
Yeah. Look, I don't feel good about this, Nimrod.
Well, hurry up! Oh, sorry. No, I didn't mean to say that. I don't even know what that came from. I know, neither do I. I'm sorry, Sully, but it feels like as our duty as the guards, we need to go and check this out.
Duty? All right. Okay. Very well.
You guys can hear them talking quite loudly. You come into the corridor, and stepping into the shadow is a man wearing robes. And at that moment, he sees you.
Oh,
He grins. And he's got this it's like a mace, but with a long shaft on the end. And he says one last word, Kilar! And around you, the hexagons kind of flare up. And the bones beside you start falling out and start connecting together next to you.
help!
Mate.
Okay, we're in trouble.
Damn it.
Oh,
Why I wanted to stay behind.
mate. It's time to get all them skeletons out of the closet, eh?
Oh no! Oh no, Vis. They're armed.
Oh, mate. Someone's got a bone to pick with you, mate. Let's go. It is on.
It is on. It is on. And Acapellas first. What you can do, acapella, it forms in front of your eyes. The bones fall to the ground. And as they're connecting together, what are you gonna do?
I get out my I get out my short sword and instantly just try and go for like a horizontal
Go for it. Roll
through
it.
the ribs. 6 plus short sword plus 4 10.
A 10.
10.
That isn't even close.
Damn it.
Just gonna make it easier for our camera.
Oh yeah.
to see it.
We don't want you guys to miss out on this.
The action.
You don't even come close. It's still forming together. You miss it totally. Lorna.
Alona almost freaks out to see this monstrosity just forming in front of him. He's a pretty big boy too.
It is.
Yeah, and he looks over to the right of whatever this mage thing is. There's another one with a bow and arrow. I want to fire off my magic missile.
Do it.
Okay.
And which one? And which one?
I'm gonna go for the big boy first.
Okay, magic missile does not miss. It never misses. You don't have to roll. You just roll damage.
Oh.
3d4.
Whoa.
3
4-sided dice.
Yeah, we're looking for these
And
ones.
each one is a +1 as well. You
Yeah.
roll-
Yeah, take mine. And take
Oh,
half
that
of mine.
thing's so
Three.
exciting.
Oh, thank you. 4. 1,
2.
2.
Uh-huh.
4, 1, 2. 4, 1, 2. That's 7.
Yeah.
Plus.
You don't add that. You add +1 to each one. So each die is a +1 as well.
Okay, so 10.
10.
Oh.
Oh, you do amazing. Half its ribcage is blown apart. And these 3 balls of light. And one of its arms is gone. But it is still up. Truby, what's Sully gonna do?
He sees this bone thing materialize in front of Nimrod, and can he
Yes.
scoot into
Easy.
this room?
Yep, that's right. No problem.
He surges forward into the room and pulls out his spear, and then he kind of like twirls it around and slams it down on this.
Go for
skeleton.
it.
Great. Sorry, Nimrod, out the way, just a moment. Excuse me. 15.
Yeah, you connect.
Great. Excellent. 3 plus 3 plus 2, 8.
Wow. You're a machine.
That's amazing. So glad that you're with me right now.
You bust half of its skull in. But it's still there. Nimrod.
Yes, right. Well, I feel a really strong sensation coming from my hair. And then I pull out my holy hair clip, which has the symbol of the god Medora, and I shine it at the Skeletron, and I use my channel, my divinity, and I try and flay the undead.
Wonderful. Great. Can you tell me what because I think it does like an area effect, right?
Oh.
Or is it no, it's a single. It's
I couldn't find it in my book.
Would you like me to have a...
You have a quick look. You have a quick look to see what her, because she's a life cleric, which means she's particularly good at this.
right,
So
yes.
while we're dealing with that, we're gonna move on to them.
Yep.
You hear behind you some shuffling.
We're going to need pincer attack.
You're being pincer attacked. It comes right behind you and takes a swipe at you, Nimrod.
Okay.
Is a 16 gonna hit?
Yes. Wait, what is it? Do I match it by my armor class?
Yeah.
Which is 16?
It had equal or better. I'm
Okay,
sorry. It gets
that's
you.
fine.
This channel divinity affects all undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Can see or hear you within 30 feet.
Yeah.
That's 6 squares.
Yeah.
So that's this one and this one and this one and this one. 4 of them.
Yeah, nice.
And they have to roll
They have to make a wisdom saving throw.
against her wisdom save, which I believe was
So,
12. Okay, the one in front of you with the bow
Okay.
succeeds. The one behind you, which I said was about to hit you, succeeds.
Wait, so,
That one fails,
okay.
and that other one fails.
Okay.
Great, excellent. So it still gets a hit on you,
Okay.
and you take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
The one right in front of you, Sully, rakes at your face with its sharp fingers. Oh my goodness, I'm getting good rolls. All the good rolls are coming today. 17.
Oh, it's not
That
good.
connects.
Ow! 6.
Oh!
Oh, that is a
Acapella.
strong fingernail.
Acapella, the one behind
be
you,
medicated.
latches onto you.
Latches on
14. What's your armor class?
My armor class is 13.
You take a hit as well. Oh my goodness, you guys are being destroyed. 6 points.
Nice.
Take away 6 points.
Take away 6 hit points.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
So I'm down to 11.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Big guy with half of his.
This one tries to run past you and can't, so then tries to run over here,
Oh no!
but can't, and then just starts these two just start milling around in this hallway.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
Right.
you've managed to.
But they don't have anywhere they can go, so they're just kind of running in fear, not knowing what to do.
Right.
The guy in front,
Oh, this guy.
the guy in front walks up to you, Lona, with his staff. Can you move him forward 1? Swings his big, massive staff and says, "Die." He gets a whopping 9. What's your armor class?
My armor class is 12.
Not even close. Bending back to you.
Oh, ow. First of all, ouch. Now I'm down to 11 hit points. You know what? I am so terrified of all of these. I'm going to retreat.
Ahead.
I'm gonna roly-poly away.
As you turn your back on it, it gets a free attack on
Oh.
you. It fails
Oh
miserably.
my god.
Okay, yes, your movement. You can do something else if you want.
And I shout to him, I want to get everyone out safe. I think the odds are against us, and I go, everybody, let's get out of here.
Okay, fine, thank you. Don't know what you're doing.
I'm just like, this guy just hit me in the face with his stick. I'm gonna try. I am actually gonna have I'm gonna apply a shocking grasp.
Do it.
Yeah, because okay.
What do you have to roll for shocking grasp? Do you remember?
That shocking grasp is. No, I don't know. I don't.
Do you have it in your book?
No, I did not write it down.
I can check it for you.
Yes, please.
Everyone starts looking through the book real fast.
Please roll.
Oh.
Shocking grasp. Make a melee spell attack. Okay, roll it, and you get to add your melee attack, which is +5.
Ooh,
Go
D20.
for it. Yep, d20 +5.
Ooh, 19.
You connect. Roll damage, which is 1d8.
Yep, that one.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh.
He was not expecting that. Sully.
Okay, so there's skeletons pressing in from all sides. He's just got to try and dispatch
Okay, do it.
this one here. But before... Nah. Yep, that's exactly what he does. He's already swung once with his spear. He rows it around to swing from the other angle.
Cool.
And he... 13.
You hit. You connect.
Oh!
Nice.
That's lucky. Okay, great. So that is 5 plus 3
It
plus...
shatters into bones and gets scattered across the floor.
BAM!
Nimrod.
Right, well, the skeleton's right behind me, so I turn around really quickly. And then I'm going to... Now, really quick, just like a one question.
Yeah.
With my... So I know that these ones I can use anytime,
Yeah.
but these ones here, I can use 3 of those in a
Yes.
one journey situation. In one
Between
okay.
rest.
All right, here we go. I'm going to inflict wounds.
All right.
So, yeah, I'm going to make a melee spell attack against the creature.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. And then on a hit, the target takes 3d10s of necrotic damage.
Very good. Okay. That's a massive spell. Roll your 20-sided dice.
This one?
Yeah.
It's an 8.
And add your whatever your ability thing.
So you do that.
Oh, plus 4 is 12.
12. You know what? You almost connect.
Oh!
So you go like this, and the spell or the benediction goes off, but you didn't connect it.
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother indeed.
Oh,
Nice try, Nimrod.
thank
It
you.
swings, it claws you again.
Oh!
Oh, it only does 4 to you.
Oh, that's 4 damage.
4 more damage. These two are still just not knowing what to do. They're just running back and forth.
Great.
But they have a comedy moment where they run into each other and they swap heads and they do
Scooby-Doo too.
That's my arm.
This one gets a 12 on you. What's your armor class again?
13.
Yeah, misses you.
Oh, that's nice.
And Staffy Dude.
Yeah.
Thunk! In the face.
Ouch.
Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Take 5.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You still up?
Yep, I'm still up. -5 from 10.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
Acapella, this thing isn't letting you go.
Gonna let me go. I'm gonna get my short sword again, and because I'm so low, I'm just gonna drop to the floor and go for the
Go for it.
ankles. 17 plus 4.
21.
21.
You bet ya.
Yes.
Roll damage.
Oh,
Go
damn
for it.
Of course. D6. 6. 3.
Plus.
Plus 2. 5.
Hey! Yeah, you take a chunk out of it.
That's okay.
One of its forearms is gone. Luna.
That really can hurt. And then I look at this old man, and he's still grinning at me, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still grinning. I was like, I don't like his smile. You know what? I'm gonna try and burn that smile off your face. So I'm gonna burning hands.
Yeah, man.
Burning
Burning hands. He has to make a dexterity save to avoid it. You just roll the damage, and he either does half or.
It's 3d6.
Yep,
No,
that's right.
Yep.
3d6.
Yep.
Yep, that's correct.
Oh my goodness! And you hit it.
452.
452.
And you'd already hit him. No, you hadn't hit him.
Yeah.
So what damage did you do then?
That's 11.
11. He takes it completely. And his clothes are caught on fire.
And that's why I invented Burning Man. It's raw.
Sully's turn.
Sully swears he can hear magic off in the distance and it makes him shudder. He spins around and I think he can hear Hakapella and I think he's just gone, oh no, she's in deep trouble. He's just focused on trying to get her. With a surge of adrenaline, he brings his spear around again. He uses inspiration, and he's just going to try and take this thing down as quickly as possible.
Okay.
That is 22.
Whoa!
Yeah, nice one.
Wow.
Great. That is 9 damage.
Quick maths.
Skadoosh.
Cool. That means I've got to move
You
action.
can move as well.
Right, sorry, yeah, excuse me, Nimrod, I've just got to get in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he runs to Hartwell's side, and he looks at the skeleton, and he says, "Rack off!" And that's it.
Okay, Nimrod.
Right. Well, I see that Sully's going to go and help Nimrod. No, so that's my name.
You're a Nimrod.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down this corridor and try and find Lona, and I'm going to just snake past the skeletons. And I feel like they're just doing their own thing.
Yeah. Feel free to move yourself if you can now. As you just go past them, because as you do, they kind of shun you. They try to, because you did that banishment thing, right?
Yeah.
Use your divine power.
Yes.
They want to get away from you as much as they can.
Yes.
And so as you run, they kind of peel against the wall. Okay, so you've moved. Now you can do an action.
That's right. Well, right, I'm going to... Sacred Flame!
That's another, he has to make a dex save for that baby as well. He makes it, so it will Sacred Flame, if he makes it, does he only take half damage or do you take no damage?
The target must succeed at dexterity saving throw or take 1d8.
Alright, he takes no
damage.
damage. He moves out of the way.
Okay.
The shaft of divine light comes streaming down, but he just moves out. He moves out of the way.
Bother. Should have had more breakfast.
5.
Oh
6. You can take an opportunity attack at it.
Yes. He hears a skeleton shuffling behind him. He's like, "Oi, Attack.
Nice.
You hit it. Yeah, you hit it.
Oi.
Wow.
That's a 6 plus 3 plus 2, 11.
My goodness. Wow. That's amazing. In front of you.
Smash.
He doesn't like where he is at the moment. He looks at both of you and then he locks eyes with you and says, "Flee!" You need to make a wisdom saving throw. So, yeah, roll 20-sided dice and add whatever your wisdom saving throw thing says.
My name's not Flea, my name is Lorna. 13!
Oh my god.
Plus 2.
Plus
Plus
your wisdom
two.
saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Plus 2.
Plus 2. 15.
Man! It does nothing to you at all.
Nice.
Well, he's gonna try to run. He's gonna try to run. So he. 1, 2. You guys can both make an opportunity attack at him if you want.
Ooh.
You have a weapon in your hand. Ronnie does not have a weapon in his hand, but you can use a mace attack on him as he runs past.
That's
you.
right. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'll do it.
5.
I don't think that's gonna connect.
Neither do I.
You take 4, but
Plus 4.
6.
Oh.
Okay. This one attacks Hakapella.
Oh no, my.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Does a 22 hit?
whoa!
What was that? Yes, it hits. It hits.
Take 3.
Take 3. All right.
Oh,
Plus,
girl, what are you doing?
11 minus 3.
Okay.
11, 10, 9, 8.
And Hakapella, it's your turn.
Wow. Bruh. Okay. This might be so, in a rush of panic. I'm sorry, Sully. I'm gonna do a thunder wave.
What is this?
Where are you in the center of the thunder wave? It's 3 by 3 square.
Oh, 3 by 3
3 by 3. You can put it around yourself. You can put it in front of you, behind you.
I'm going in a panic. I have nothing else to do. I'm gonna go for this.
Everyone in that square.
Wait, no.
Do it. No, do it. No.
Yeah, so I think Sully sees what you're about to do.
Wait.
And he says, "Do it!" And then throws his hands over his eyes, pulls his shield up.
Oh my gosh.
Wait.
So you center it on yourself.
What is this thunder wave?
Oh my gosh, there's thunder everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna.
So it's what it's in the title. It's a wait. I gotcha.
Okay, make the Constitution saving throw, dude.
Oh, and can I give you my bardic inspiration?
No,
No.
it's too late. You have to make a Constitution save as well because you're in it.
Oh, ha, Lamau. What's
What do we roll for that?
So you roll your 20-sided dice and you add your Constitution saving throw roll on to it.
I'm so scared right now.
Nice.
17.
12 plus 12, 13, 14.
So look on your second page. What does it say that the saving throw needs to be?
I'm rolling against my own
That thing
teammate.
says 12. The top of that
12.
page, 12. You guys both brace for it and are not. Don't take the full blood. You take half damage. So you still need to roll the full damage. So roll 2d8 and you guys both take half of that damage.
D8. I need another one. Can I borrow this one? 2d8. 6 plus 8.
Ooh, nice.
14.
Now half of 14.
7.
You guys both take 7 hit points damage.
Oh.
But wait.
Oh.
All 3 of them are just
Skadooshed.
blown to smithereens.
Nice work.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
I'm alright.
Are you still up?
I am.
Are you up?
I'm up.
Only just. She's got like one. Holy moly.
Oh,
Oh no.
you guys hear the sound of the stone above you cracking. Lorna, what are you doing?
I was I wink at Nimrod. And then I'm like, I've got it. I want to go after that guy who was just said, where did he go? So I'm going to follow him.
Roll. Run. Go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Somersault.
5, 6. Yep, you're there.
Yep, right behind him. Found him.
Now what are you gonna do?
Gotcha.
And then I'm gonna mage hand him. What does that mean?
Mage hand is like Jedi. Is like lifting things. It's like telekinesis.
Oh, okay.
That's not gonna do a lot.
Okay, no. I want to go for another shocking grasp.
Do it. Yeah. Roll 20-sided dice and add your spell power onto it.
9. Spell power.
On the other page, your spell says over,
13. No, sorry,
bing.
5. 11. Oh, is that 9? With the dot?
You rolled a 9.
Yeah, 9.
Plus 5.
14.
14.
It is good enough.
Oh.
Yeah. Take that. Yeah.
It's 1d8. He was hurt before, if you remember, quite badly.
5.
He is still alive.
Oh.
What's Sully doing?
I don't think Sully emerges from a shield.
All right.
I think he's kind of staggering back.
Okay.
He staggers back to there. He takes a few steps back, and he's still hiding behind a shield. And he knows that the wave is over, but he can't bring himself to take a shield away from him.
Okay. Wonderful. Nimrod, what are you doing?
Okay, well, I can hear the thunder, so I go running towards the sound.
Yeah, go.
I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
And I can see that that Hakapala is so injured, so I'm going to send my cure wounds.
You have to touch it to cure wounds.
Hold on. Healing word.
Very good. Good.
Healing word. So, yeah, regains, someone that I can see within distance regains hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. And then it says at higher levels when you cast a spell using a spell slot.
You're not there yet.
Damn it. But it said of second level.
You're not. No, it doesn't.
You're second level, but you don't have second level spell
I'm
slots.
so sorry.
So
Gotcha.
4-sided dice.
This one?
Yep, and then add your.
Oh.
And then add your wisdom modifier.
You add your.
Which is plus 2. Okay, so 3.
Yeah.
So then 3 more points.
3 more points.
I feel.
You feel the light?
I feel the warm light. It's like, oh, it's actually quite nice.
This guy is. I think he just needs to get out of there. He just needs to run. So he's gonna risk. He knows that you don't have anything in your hand, so you're not a threat. But he's gonna risk the opportunity to attack Sully. 2, 3. You get an opportunity to attack Sully.
I don't think Sully takes it.
Okay.
I think
He's too scared. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I think he's still turtled up a bit.
Okay. He runs starts climbing the spiral staircase. Raylene, what is Hakapella gonna do?
I'm on the floor, but I feel a bit of warmth. Thank you for the healing word. And I see him running, and I take out my little crossbow and I try and go for a little. Yes. 7 plus. Nope, it doesn't say a plus there. What? Oh, no, I've lost my plus.
You need 14. That's what you're needing, guys.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
My attack bonus if I have one.
Under your crossbow, put it right there.
Yeah, I forgot to write it down.
You'd be plus. What's your dexterity modifier? 2.
2.
And your proficiency is 2.
2
So
plus
a
4. So what was that again? 7 plus 4.
Whap, 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 swing. Lorna.
Lorna he runs up behind Sully. He can't believe he let that wizard guy go past him, so he gives him a bit of a shove. He didn't really see that he was disorientated still from that blast, but he's like, no, and tries to still get behind him.
Yeah. You catch right up to him.
Okay, oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, again, I'm just going to go at him with firebolts this time.
You are.
Cantrips?
I think you're out of spell slots.
You can only.
You can do it 3 times.
3 of your big spells a day.
Okay. But the cantrips I can
cantrip
do.
you can do, and yeah. But so firebolt's a cantrip. You can do that.
So I can do that?
Yeah. Roll 20-sided dice and add 5.
13 Plus 5 to say 18.
You beat 14. Okay.
I mean,
Yep. Roll your damage.
let me just.
Oh!
Doozy.
What
Oh
is
my
it? It's
God.
an 8. Oh, I don't know. Was that a good thing?
I think so.
That was a
Yeah,
good thing.
8's a good number. No.
Yeah, but do we want it?
do we want to kill him?
Like, we got to question it. It's okay, because we're in danger.
Okay.
He goes, takes it in the back and falls to the ground.
Is he dead?
Sully. Maybe if you get up to you'll be able to find out. What's Sully gonna do?
Sully. Okay, so he's just seen this person go down. Okay. Yeah. Get your bearings back. All right. Well, Sully's instinct is, we should be trying to catch this guy. And so he kind of steps through Lorna. And wants to.
You can go to the side. You can reach him from the side.
Okay, great. Wants to like roll him over, take hood off, check for vitals, do that. See if this guy's still alive.
Well, okay. You start checking for vitals. Okay, that's your turn. I'll tell you at the end of the round what you discover.
Okay.
Nimrod, what do you want to do?
I would like to come back into the chamber where everybody is.
Move yourself.
So I'm just gonna 1, hello, 3. I'm gonna just be here, and because I don't want to get too much in the way.
Okay. Thank you. Dead.
Oh,
Was I supposed to cook the night?
It's all right. We're in danger. You did
Sorry,
you did the right thing.
I thought I could have slowed him down. That's what I was thinking. But
I crawl towards Sully and I just hold on to his leg and go, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Don't
I'm
be.
so sorry.
It's all right.
They were everywhere.
I know, and we're not out of danger yet.
I just want us to be
We're not.
careful because, as we know, anyone who dies in this chamber.
There's a horrible noise of like bones popping. And he stands up.
Oh my. What?
Stands up. But there is no focus in his eyes. No life in his eyes. He just stands up. The mace falls out of his hands. And he looks at you, Lorna, and just bashes you. Does 9 hit?
hell yeah! Oh,
9.
Tom.
Sorry, just because he's
So
He looked at me. I'm like, oh.
his jaws slap. He's not standing right. His clothes are still on fire. And he's standing up and he goes, tries to hit and doesn't do anything. Raylene, what's Hakapella doing?
I scream and I'm gonna use my vicious mockery and just call him, rotten chicken. Why are you looking like that?
Excellent. He has to make a saving. It doesn't seem to do anything to
Damn.
him. Lorna, it's right in front of you.
I'm freaked out. This guy I thought I killed had just come back to life, and I don't think anything that I'm going to throw at him is going to do anything else. I'm just going to step to the side just a little bit.
Okay, step to the side.
I'm just going to go,
Sully.
buddy, I'm just going to be there.
Sully.
Right, I accept the invitation. I come forward, and so you say there's no focus, there's no sort of like.
No, he's just kind of really, everything's really loose. Yeah.
Long and loose.
Okay. Sully just tries to bear hug him.
All right.
So grab him.
Okay, I don't know why, but go for it.
Oh my gosh.
Love him to death.
Okay.
In the name of
So that is 19.
Easily, yeah. You grabbed him.
Cool. Can I now kind of like twirl him around in my arms? I'm trying to now put him facing.
Yep. That's good enough that you can do that. That's
Facing towards my team.
That's fine.
They're like, arrest him!
All right, so do maybe swap places.
Yeah.
Swap those around. Nimrod, what do you want to do?
Right, well, I take off our guard cloaks and I chuck it over his.
Yeah.
I bind his head and hands together like this,
Excellent. I love it.
so he can't get free.
Yes, that's it, yes!
Anyone else? What do you also want to do?
I want to grab his mace.
Yeah, okay. He just dropped it on the floor.
I'm going to grab it from the floor.
Okay, thank you.
I get a nearby. Is there a bone on the floor? That
Oh,
I
yeah.
can- I'm gonna get one of those and just go dunk on his foot.
Okay,
That's right.
okay. Roll.
Oh, I would roll it.
With advantage, because it's all tangled up.
20 and 19.
Oh, yeah.
There you are.
Now, where do you want to hit?
I want to get like right in the specific part where like you've got your ankle here, right? You know, like you want to go right there.
You want to break it?
Yeah.
It's broken.
Not that it would do anything. I think.
Okay.
I think he's a
The
zombie.
moral of the story is you wrap them up successfully.
Great.
Cloak, rope, other cloaks, and it's just, I'm calling it an it now, not a
Sure.
he. It is just kind of struggling, but seems aimless in its struggling.
Sorry. It's a nervous sneeze.
What a cute sneeze. And the only sound heard is the echoing of it around the corridor.
Oh,
Around the corridor.
Around the echo, its voice
Oh, I see,
echoing
I see.
around
That's
these
around.
rooms.
and I think the acoustics in this chamber is great.
Oh yeah.
Would I be able to handle this guy up the stairs?
I'm sure. Can someone give me some order?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And say you're going to try to handle him up the stairs.
I will help.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Fine.
Just because, how's this temple looking? Because the ceiling,
Yeah.
I don't know. Did I hallucinate that? But
Wasn't the ceiling about to fall down on us?
did it look
cracked.
unhealthy?
It's cracked.
Okay, great. All right, evacuate. Somebody pick up somebody hold his feet.
I'll
I'll,
hold the feet.
What's left of it?
I'll follow.
Yeah, great.
Hold his toes and go. Dee-dee-dee-dee.
And you find yourself in the small 15 by 15 temple above.
Oh my word.
Is the sun out?
No!
Oh,
It's
still
nighttime.
Still dark.
This whole thing was probably, in kind of real time, 4 or 5 minutes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
My
each-
light's still going. It goes for an
It's
hour.
yeah.
So what are your plans? It is just struggling against its bindings, struggling and struggling. What do you want to do?
Well, seeing this, I remember that when we were fighting those other zombies, we also had one trapped, and I wonder where is that?
And
Is it just
Bottom of the
you
hill.
left
bottom
it
of the hill?
in some nets. At
In
the
some
bottom
nets?
Of the hill.
It's just there. Okay, so I'm not going to be worried about that.
It was a few minutes ago that you left it down there.
I feel paranoid that one would have escaped, or what if that
Can
that
we-
magic?
Can we take this body and then toss it into a pile with our collected writhing undead? You know?
Yeah.
Like, let's
I want to
bring
bring
them
it.
up.
Yeah, and here's the two.
Add it to the pile.
Do we have to take this one back? Can't we just destroy it?
Well, perhaps, but
No, it's evidence.
I don't want to touch
But didn't
it.
you see how those other things reacted? And I don't want this one loose anywhere near people.
that is absolutely fair, Lana.
Right.
So we're going to glean as much information as we can from it right now, but we're going to make it safe.
What? It's dead.
Yes, but maybe, I don't know, do you recognise its hood, its anything that it's carrying? I want to set about, making it safe, so I, could get a rope gag and, put it in its teeth and then, bind its hands and, break its other ankle. And make it safe so we can actually, frisk it safely. And search it for its
Okay,
position.
thank you. Does anyone else want to do anything in particular?
I'd like to help frisk it and maybe see if I can discover something about its cloak, or because this was the staff wizard thing, so he seems important. So I'm gonna just check him out.
Okay.
Can I investigate the scepter, the thing a bit more?
Yeah, of course.
See something, there's something weird about this.
Yeah.
So do I roll for
Yep.
investigation?
Yep. Yep, so you can do investigation. So you're frisking. You guys are searching as well. I'll let you know in a moment.
As respectfully as we can.
Okay.
I'm exhausted, and I think I would like everyone. I want to do a song of rest.
Okay. You're not exactly resting yet.
Oh, we're not
now
resting
we're
yet. So,
No.
so we can't. So I can't use it.
No.
The fine is not resting yet.
No.
Then I'll just be shuffling away, watching from a meter away, and maybe holding my piece of paper and charcoal, taking notes. I'll scribe.
Can
shaking, and I'm like-
Sully, as he's like looking over this thing with he's one hand absent-mindedly searching through a pocket, and he's like, I'm pretty sure I've got a bread roll in here somewhere, and then just chucks it to Hakapella.
Blood sugar up.
Working on a bread roll. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thanks. Investigation.
It was gonna be.
It was going to be an 18.
Oh, sorry, my cards are away.
No, destiny has
bad.
said 4.
And just remember, you got those inspirations that you can use.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So he doesn't have a lot on him.
Okay.
A small pouch with some coins in it.
There's more than one person this city.
That looks good.
And a book.
Oh.
And a book.
I look at the book and I'm like, hey guys, what's that one?
Oh,
Can you?
this book?
Yeah, that one. That one. What does it say?
Oh, well, it's
You cannot read the words.
goodness.
The
Great.
book.
Is that even a language?
The book is this large. It's a slender book. It is leather bound. It looks like it has been used a lot. It is well thumbed, dog-eared, in a strange text.
You're the most learned
Of course.
heads or tails of this.
Look, I have a sense that I know where this is from, but I don't think I can remember, or do I?
Well, I'll tell you what. You have had a pretty good education. So let's let you just do a straight intelligence check.
Okay.
So 20-sided dice plus whatever your intelligence modifier is.
16. Plus my intelligence. Plus 2? 16, 18.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool.
So I recognize it, maybe.
It definitely seems to have some kind of, you're pretty sure it comes from the northeast. There's a small civilization to the northeast. And you're pretty sure this text comes from that.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure that the Zakron cult also comes from that area.
Okay, well, as you may have heard in my speech, yes, well, as I see on this text, it reminds me of this northeast civilization, which is also where the Zekron cult is from. So, I think we're onto something.
Indeed. Oh, it's
What have
very
you got to say
unlikely.
about that?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. It can't just be a coincidence. Smack. That's the
Well,
sound
what
of
are
me
we going to
closing
do
the
with the bodies?
book. Great. Okay. Well, at the guardhouse, is there any sort of magic expertise? All right.
The only people that you have familiarity with magic are Hakapella and Lorna. Magic is not common in this city.
All right. Burn them.
No.
Why?
I think they deserve it.
Lorna?
Tell us right now why.
Because no. I don't think we should burn things that could come of good use later on.
What use?
Yeah, just,
Name one.
You know, we're fighting mythical things that we don't understand. So maybe if we...
What if we bury it again?
But it might swim up, up the dirt.
So you want to keep these things?
Maybe this or maybe one of them.
You can have maybe just one.
Just one.
Which one?
What one?
Well, this one seems a lot more important than the others. And he did have fancy magic stuff, so I'd like to figure out how he did that.
I vote 1 for that one.
Just to figure out what he can do.
Okay, great.
I vote both of them go in the fire.
All right, here's a compromise. We'll burn one of them and we'll keep the other one.
I like that.
Okay, but only just to take it back and chuck it in front of Sergeant Penray so she knows the threat that we're up against.
I want that.
Fine.
Okay.
Can we do this safely? Have we mitigated all risk here?
Yes.
I dibs not touching it.
I'll
I
help.
dibs his stick. I like that stick.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Anything else you?
I dibs the book.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
You.
Look, this is all evidence, though. Remember.
Of course.
Yep. So book, mace,
Dibs the coin purse.
compass. So okay, you get to carry him then.
Evidence. Right, and I get I get the man himself. Right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you're a strong boy, Sully.
Okay, very good, very good. Can I just tuck him under my arm?
And you're lighting a bonfire. Is that what you're doing?
Oh yeah, we could burn the other one.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. What's available to us to make a?
Oh well, I've got a sacred flame.
I got burning hands.
Yeah, well, let's just put these two together.
You're out of spells.
I am out.
Yes, Sully. Turn around.
It's a fireball.
I got firebolts.
Yeah, okay, well, should we sacred flame and firebolt this thing then?
Oh, okay, right. This does seem like overkill, but yeah. Look, I'm gonna go around the corner.
Maybe put it in one of those graves that have been dug up.
Okay.
What would you say?
Great. So you put them in the graves. Do you know what? Even partially decomposed bodies
And feelings.
Highly flammable.
do not burn that easily. You go.
Oh,
You guys are gonna be there a while.
okay.
Secret flame. Secret flame.
Secret flame.
It's
Yes.
gonna take a
What a
while.
sight!
Just a civilian walking past.
Two wizards going.
Okay.
Literally
Hang on.
Oh.
While you two are doing that,
Oh, yes.
can you two make a perception roll for me, please?
Oh no, what is gonna happen? I'm so tired.
19.
Oh my.
9.
19.
All right. The bodies have been piled into a hole, right?
Yes.
These guys are just
Wait, just the one.
Just the one.
The one
just the
body.
one, just the one body.
Yeah.
The one from the nets.
And
Yeah.
the net one.
The net one.
All right, the net one's been put up, and bloom, 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 bloom. You just trying to annihilate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slowly, bolt after bolt after.
It's still moving.
Back on the road, you got pretty good eyesight in the dark.
Yes, I do.
Looking at you from around the corner, the same corner that you guys originally came around
Yes.
when you saw these undead creatures in the first place. There's someone kind of nonchalantly leaning against the wall, staring at you. And when you see it, she waves. She has long, straight hair and dark skin. And it's a bit dark, so you can't see a lot more details than that.
I wave back and do like a oh this and I take a few steps forward to see if she'll move away or
Okay.
I'm just gonna move forward.
Right, so the distance, if you think about, is, if you remember, the road
Yes.
was 4 squares, it was about 20 feet, and it was about 30 feet to the opening of the cemetery, right? 30 feet to there. And then you got up the hill, and you're near the top of the hill. So you're good
Oh,
80 feet away. It's about 30 meters. It's not really, really far.
but it's still a distance.
It's still a wee distance. That's why you can't see a lot of detail. You can start walking
I'm gonna
towards it.
start walking towards her.
Sully, these guys are... Acapella starts walking away from you. What are you going to do, buddy?
He's just thinking about where they. We didn't bring horses with us, did we? We're just on foot.
That is correct.
How far from our guardhouse do I estimate us to be?
It's probably about a 20-minute walk.
Okay, great. So he's prepared to walk that. He takes the notice that Hakapala is moving away. Yeah.
Okay.
Just stretching your legs.
There's someone at the bottom of the hill. Can you see?
You can see, you can't see as much detail as her. It's very dark. There's kind of a dark outline against the wall, but maybe not.
This side-on vision of trophy I'm getting right now.
No. No.
She
Oh god.
just steps back into the shadows and is gone, disappears from sight. You guys have finished annihilating
Nice.
these corpses. They are.
Take that.
All right, what's the plan?
One more.
Oh, fine.
Oh dear. Gruesome. Now that the other corpses have been eviscerated, trek this thing back to the guardhouse.
All right,
Just so there's some notion of this threat,
great.
but also full incident report.
Excellent. Okay, we have a big white whoosh, scene change.
Oh, yeah.
Scene change. We find you dragging this tied up undead creature, throwing it in. There's cells there, right? I'm
Yes.
assuming that that's the only logical place to put it.
We try and make it look like a drunk person that we're taking back. It's like, oh yes,
Not to
yes.
scare the
Yeah, exactly,
civilians.
exactly. I remember my first night out as well.
And
It's a lie. Something's never been out.
it took a lot longer than 20 minutes to drag this thing back. It's almost near the end of the shift. You are probably exhausted. You can have a rest now. Anyway, what are your plans?
I'm gonna do a song of rest.
Yay.
Yay.
What does that
That's
do?
for everyone.
Yeah, so what do you get?
So I sing you a little tune. Or I play a little tune. And then
Just as we're like filling out like paperwork and like explaining things with Penray, you're just in the background calibrating.
tinkling. And each of those creatures, friendly creatures, regains an extra 1d6 hit point.
Oh, thank you.
So-
You get to also add your charisma
okay.
modifier or not? Or is it just 1d6? Do you know?
I just had 1d6
All right,
here,
that's
but
fine. Go for it. Roll a 6-sided dice. And that's how many hit
Six.
points.
Is this a short rest?
This is a short rest.
Okay.
I'm gonna play you a ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding-a-ling-gong-gong-gong-gong-gong-gong,
I like this song.
gong-gong-gong, ding-a-ling-gong-gong-gong-gong.
My mother used to play that song.
Two?
Let's just go.
That's fine.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
2.
So I get one too.
So
Yay.
how rests work if you're new to D&D? When you take a short rest, you are allowed to recover hit points. You get what are called, you'll see on your character sheet, it says hit dice. So
There.
for wizards like you, Lona, you get a 6-sided dice hit point, and you get the same number of hit dice. You get same number of hit dice as your level. So you get 2 6-sided dice hit dice. So if you were at 2d6,
2.
and both Raylene and Monique, you get 2d8 hit dice. 2d8 and Trudy 2d10. So you can choose to spend those while you're resting, taking a short rest as well. So you can use one of them or 2 of them and add the roll onto your hit points.
So this is in one journey. We've got 2 d8s that we can
2
recover with.
Yes.
Okay.
So between now and when you go to sleep properly. Like you're taking a little breath,
Yeah.
you're getting having a breather, a bit of a drink, and you can choose to do one or both of them, and you can roll one and then roll the other one if you desire.
I'm gonna roll one.
So, one.
6.
You get to add your constitution modifier to it as well.
Do we? Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
8
For me,
plus 2.
2d6, but I can go 1,
You
right?
can do
do
one
one at a
d6 and then add your constitution modifier onto it.
4.
8 plus 2 equals 10. Maths.
Maths with Raylene.
Did I fail maths in high school?
Up to
Yes.
16 out of my 20. I'm rolling my second hit dice as well.
Nice.
All right, that's pretty good.
Oh, wow. 1 plus 2. So I'm 19, just shy of my maximum health.
Yeah,
I'm back up to maximum health, 15 hit
I'm-
points.
cool.
I'm 16 now, which is just one off from 17.
My one's a 4. I'm going to say, plus my constitution modifier, is that it?
Yeah, that's right.
It's 0, so 4. I would have rolled my other one. 1.
So you get a total of another 5.
5.
Plus.
5 hit points. So I'll plus that with the. Did you say we were healed within the short one? We
Yeah,
healed back
so-
to full health. So I was 5 before.
You were 5 before, and now you have another 5?
Yep.
So you're on max.
Okay.
Nice. Good resting.
Okay.
Good resting.
Sergeant Penray, hearing the commotion, and just as you guys flop down on your seat, this is part of the short rest. She comes in and asks, what's the noise? What's going on?
Man.
Yes, just almost finished there. How tall would you say the third zombie was?
After she
Zombie!
snapped off his ankle.
After
After he snapped off his
maybe
ankle.
maybe like
Maybe
5
should've-
chickens tall.
Right.
5? Maybe 6.5
I'm going
chickens
to put
tall.
5 feet.
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
Thank you. Zombies.
That's right.
How come you guys get always the weird ones?
Well,
A weird attracts weird, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And dong, 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 the bell to indicate
The end of the shift.
the end of the shift.
My
Midnight
favourite sound
sounds.
in the
Ding dong. The shift finishes, and she sits down to read your report. What do you guys want to be doing?
I am gonna go look for food immediately. Have I used my meal pass today yet?
You used it already.
Dang it!
Because if you remember, you showed Nimrod the ropes. And
Oh, girl.
I'm gonna sneak into the kitchen and see if I can take something.
okay, fine, cool. What's Lona doing, Ronnie?
I'm looking at this mace scepter thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably not important, but I look at it and it's like, is that some precious stone in here? I wonder if I can grab a knife and just like poke it out, sell it.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
There's no rubies or there's nothing.
Don't break that.
But it is an unusual design.
Yeah.
It is an unusual design. You just don't recognize what that design is. Okay.
I'm just gonna hold on to it.
Thank you. It's about probably your shoulder, not quite your shoulder height. It's taller. It's taller than Hakapella
Okay.
by far. It's probably shoulder height on Nimrod.
Yeah.
I think Sally. I think Sally would find it very hard to leave the situation right now. You know, like this is pretty high stakes. So he's hanging around with Sergeant Penray, and he's like clarifying any part of the report, and just kind of like giving like a blow by blow, and also. I'd like to say that I think our new member performed exceptionally well for what it's worth, of my opinion. Sergeant Penry. I realise she's a peer, but and that we should not peer review unless prompted. But if you ask me for my opinion, anyway, I
Thank
just
you, it's duly noted.
and I also think Hart took it a bit rough there.
Smash cut to me just sucking on a chicken bone, rocking in the kitchen.
Okay.
You
Nimrod,
gotta say
what are you
something
doing? What's
nice.
Nimrod doing?
Is there a
And
library?
Lonna was there.
We don't have a library here, but there are libraries in town. Well, the wizards have libraries. Some temples have libraries.
Right. And they wouldn't be open because it's midnight.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to go back to my room and take the little book with me,
Okay.
and then just see if I can read something in the book that Arkin gave me. I'm just gonna just do some
Do
studying.
some studying, some research.
Because that's
I love
exactly
it.
what I would do on my time off, is study
At midnight,
at midnight.
We're
you're full of
jazzed.
adrenaline. Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, Sally starts cleaning. Well, if Sergeant Pinray, while she's reading the report, he's like cleaning the kitchen. He's like, he's polishing. She's like, cool. You just let me know if you've got any questions. I'm just going to be here. Not vacuuming.
Okay. Right. Okay. Like, look.
Sweep it.
Dusting.
Eating, studying, dusting, examining. The don't know if your intention is to sleep here or to go back. You're going back. It is midnight. The most is nothing else eventful happens this evening.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so Sully will intend to rest here.
Okay.
But I think before, I don't know. Does anyone else sleep at the barracks?
What's the barracks?
No.
Well, that's where we are right
Yeah.
now.
Not a lot of people, but you do.
Yeah.
You probably don't actually have accommodation sorted yet.
Where did I just go to just find my book?
Let's say
Just found a cupboard.
a small room.
Yes.
The smallest room.
Living
is
by Harry
the
Potter
cupboard.
dreams.
Yes. I'm probably just going to sleep in the cupboard.
Yeah, they have couches. We know that Raylene's character, that Hakapella, slept on a couch earlier on.
Okay, great.
Is there a fireplace nearby?
Yes, they have a fireplace.
That's where I'm going to be. Just resting up my feet.
Okay,
Next to the
wonderful.
fireplace.
Yeah, I get the I don't want the others to leave right now.
Oh, you don't want to be alone?
Well, yeah, I think Sully's like worried. He's like concerned. He's like wants to keep eyes on everyone.
You. No, I'm not. No.
Are you gonna say it?
No.
Sleepover.
I think we should. I think we need to sleep over. I don't want to be alone now that you said that. That makes me nervous.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still in the kitchen, like, still sucking on the chicken bone.
Hey, maybe we should join them. The fire seems like a nice place to go.
But yeah, I like a sleepover.
I think I'm up to the wing now. I'm like,
I would need some light to read my books, so I think we all sleep over near the fire.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna have just sit here.
So Sully like drags his like bedding into
In front of the fireplace.
Yeah. And he's like, okay, great. Well, I probably don't need this extra duvet, so
Oh,
this is.
shotgun.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Oh.
Do you know that duvet is not something that everyone in the world knows?
Oh, I did. That did occur to me
yeah,
as I was saying it.
Australia uses something else.
Doona.
Doona, yeah.
Yeah.
We need
doona.
we need like a tooltip that comes down the bottom of the screen right now. Explain that a duvet is the topmost sheet of a bed.
The blanket. It's the fluffy blanket, right?
blanket.
The main
The big
blanket. The OG blanket.
In America, the closest is a comfort. They call it a comforter, but it's not actually the same. There is not an equivalent creation.
Wait, so
Yeah,
they don't
North
have the fluffy
America.
duvet?
Yeah, the
They-
Kiwis make duvets.
We just duvet come up with
It must be en français. Duvet.
Say.
Or duvet.
How many blankets do they have on their beds?
I always had blankets. Anyway.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, anyway, back into the moment. So the night passes with you studying and falling asleep as the adrenaline kind of, wears out. And then you're just left completely exhausted. At some point in the night, Sergeant Penray goes home because she's not there 24 hours a day, constantly awake, and is replaced. Other watches come and go. You're just tired enough that you sleep through it.
We are so cool.
But
What?
Hakapella.
Oh, girl. Oh, my.
Hakapella.
Yes.
You see a small girl. A small dwarven girl on a camel.
Yes.
Let's get some uneasy music happening in here, Declan. Oh. You see this small dwarven girl on a canyon riding her camel. And in front of her, standing out from behind a bush, a tall, slender man with a cloak around his shoulders steps up into her line of sight and says, "I mean no harm. Please, please, stop. I am not armed. Well, I am armed." He has a bow across him, and he has a very nice looking sword,
Okay.
and he has very fine features. Aquiline, one might even say. Very fine nose and long, pointed ears.
Bird-like. I know you're wondering.
I was.
And
I mean, horse.
and says to you, please pause. I will not harm you. What do you say?
I ask him, do you know where my mom is?
That is something that you and I need to uncover. We need to find her.
Well, where is she? Well, what happened to her? Did something happen back there? Do you know anything about a sword?
That is what everything hinges on. That sword. We must recover that sword.
What's so special about the sword?
I'm sorry, little girl, but I can't tell you that. But what I can do is I can give you this ring. He takes a ring off his finger, and he hands you a ring. And he shows on his hand, he has a ring which is matching. He says, put it on, and you'll see that we can sense each other. You'll always know where I am, and I will always know where you are when you're wearing that ring. So if you ever need help, you can put the ring on, and I will know, and I can come find you.
You're not trying to marry me, are you?
No, you're
Very small.
you're very small, very young. Too young for me.
You're not.
That would be bad.
This is illegal, right?
But we need to find that sword. It will take courage. But hopefully, we may be able to find your mother as well.
I put the ring on.
When you put the ring on, you do feel this fascinating connection with him. And it's strange that you just have a sense that he's there, but it's not there's nothing ominous feeling about it, nothing frightening, just a sense that you know exactly where he is.
Okay.
There's definitely a connection.
What do I do now?
I'm sorry, but we have to turn around. We have to go back the way you've come. We have to find them, and we have to recover that sword.
Okay. I turn the camel. I steer the camel. And I look back to see if he's still there.
And he walks beside you and starts jogging. The camel's faster than a human.
Okay.
And then a human can walk, and he's not a human. He's an elf. And starts jogging behind you. And ding, ding, you're woken by the guard watch, the 6 a.m. guard watch. And you come to. And you still have that ring on your finger.
Yo, it's me.
It is you.
Yo, it's me.
It's one of the rings that your Well, in theory, your great-grandmother gave you.
Is it you?
Grandfather.
Grandfather. Sorry.
What a strange dream. Yeah, that was wild. What does it mean?
Did she fall asleep in the kitchen? Is she still in the kitchen? Can we hear her waking up from a dream?
Yes, sure, if you want to.
Yes, I'm in the kitchen.
What'd you say about a dream?
Uh,
I'm waking up, by the way, as well, because I'm
Yeah, all of you would have woken up.
Yeah.
The 6 o'clock bell,
Yeah.
dong, the dawn bell has just gone.
I'm shuffling to where you guys are with now a bowl of oats. Dried oats, too. Just straight up. Have you guys had any strange dreams last night?
Yeah.
I did. Woo! Put my hand
I had a
up.
dream that I was a horse.
Whoa.
You were in my dream.
And, and I could talk.
I was running from you. Yes,
And I was wearing a hat.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow, this is
Yeah.
I felt quite left out. I didn't have any dreams. Maybe tomorrow.
How about you?
So what was weird about
Can you
you?
tell us about this important dream you think you had?
Can you beat a talking horse with a hat on?
Well, there was a camel.
Oh.
That does win.
I've never seen a camel.
I'm trying to remember. Like, it's kind of strange because it feels almost like a memory, but I don't know. I don't remember anything like that, do I? No, it just feels like a memory, but nah, that's weird. Why would I be on a camel? That's
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
that's ridiculous. Why would I be on a camel? I mean, there was this tall elf guy there.
Was he nice?
He was very bird-like. Was that the word that we used?
Aquiline.
Aquiline. He was very
Oh.
pointy.
What does that word mean?
I don't know. It just came to me in the dream. And I thought I'd repeat it. Maybe someone else knew it. Hey, whereabouts do the elves live in Aratai?
Elves live.
Oh.
Elves are scattered around. Very few of them live in the stacks. When you live for hundreds of years, usually there's a little bit of inheritance involved. You know, you're able to acquire. So most of the elves that live in Aratai, and it's a small percentage of the population. Most of them live on the western side, the more affluent side. But there's a hill to the south that's not too far from the Westgate guardhouse that also has some nice houses, and there's some elves and half elves that live through there. I mean, they're scattered around.
Elves everywhere.
Are you related to elves?
I don't think so.
You say you weren't dreaming of an uncle.
An uncle?
I do.
I don't.
Right. No, I'm just wondering. Are you sure it wasn't from the activities of yesterday that maybe you just heard somewhere that you kind of project what you may have done the day before into your dreams?
Oh,
Interesting.
I'll take that as no.
no.
All right. Well, I don't know any elvins. Do you guys know any elves?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Did you want me to tell you about them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I studied with elves.
Yeah.
Oh.
Really lovely. Quite aquiline features.
That means bird-like, right?
yes. Yep, very nice. Nice voices.
Oh.
Yep.
There you go. Now you know. Nice voices, excellent features. Cool.
That's all you really, yeah.
Was there
Hey,
anything else wrong?
so...
No.
Sorry, I interrupted your conversation. Please go.
I just want to inquire a bit more now because I love dreams and stuff, but I don't. Anything else? Just elf.
No, that camel was real uncomfortable, though. I mean, when you have like a hump here and a hump there, you're like,
So not socially uncomfortable.
physically.
I see.
I mean, it could have been a really antisocial camel as well.
I see.
All right, so morning has dawned. You don't have to be here till later in the day, so what are you doing with your days? What are your plans for your day?
Sally's first thought is to check in on their prisoner.
Okay, thank you. Monique, what's Nimrod gonna want to do?
Well, Nimrod, with a really passionate feeling from Monique, would like to go to the bathroom. Can she go and do that? She's going to take the book and just go to the bathroom. Yeah.
Sure. What you gonna do, buddy?
Thinking about I have this thing about hearing dreams and just always wanting to figure out what it is, but then I'm looking at the scepter that I fell asleep with and I'm like, I wonder, there probably won't be any connection, but is there a way I can find out what this thing is worth?
Yeah. Okay.
Or can I
Great.
get some more information?
All right.
on that?
That's what. Yeah. You want to try that?
You were looking for some expertise? I know a guy.
Do you?
Oh.
Yeah. He makes weapons. I don't think he makes them like this. He's Rudy.
Okay.
He's a clever man. He might be able to appraise that for you.
Okay. Is he a friend of yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't want to see him. But then, even though I say that, I'm actually like, Ruben, whereabouts is he from?
Do you want me to take you?
I can find my way there. Just,
I could take you.
okay, we can do that.
All right.
All right, and then I reluctantly.
Great.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, okay,
thank
sweet,
you.
let's go.
What does Hakapella want to do with her day?
I realized that I fell asleep in the kitchen, and now I am behind on my chores all the way back at home with the chickens.
Oh yeah.
I promised my families that I would move the chickens to a different house.
Relocate the chickens.
Relocate
All right.
the chickens. So I'm gonna power walk to the ferry and go home.
Wonderful.
Whole
Okay,
tree
cool.
in motion.
That's it.
Roll credits.
So, and what's Nimrod doing?
To the library.
To the library. Okay, thanks. So, we'll do the visit to I have to say mental
Rudy.
break. Thank you.
Yep.
Rudy first. Rudy has a look at it and says, "Well, it's not been made from around here.
Oh, the lamp.
Oh yeah.
It's not been made from around here. That's for sure.
So it's valuable.
Probably is valuable. Yeah. Yes.
All right.
It's got and the bronze is nice in it.
Oh, bronze.
Yeah,
Oh,
bronze
no,
is nice in it.
okay.
It's good workmanship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been well made. You get a pretty penny for it for sure. Clean it up a bit, give it a bit of a polish. Looks like northern work.
Northern work, ring a bell?
Only that Nimrod said that the Zakron cult perhaps related to a northeastern civilization. Might be something.
Yeah. So whoever lost.
It makes sense.
It does make sense. I'm wondering, it's like, so whoever lost this might want it back. And might pay a lot of money to get it back.
We actually know who this belongs to. It's currently detained in
Totally dead.
shambling in the prisoner cells of West
Reckon
Garca.
you'll buy it back.
She's got his coin first, bro. He can't afford it.
Sure, it's. It was worth a try. It was worth a try.
Yeah. Interesting economic practice there.
I'm really good at maths.
Your hair is just a bit tall.
Alright, down.
So, yeah, we get that information out. So,
While we're appraising
Yeah.
this lantern,
Lantern, he looks at that, he says, "Oh, it's cast iron, it's nice, it's sturdy, it's a lantern."
yes, I suspected as much. Great. Okay.
Bitch, yes, Ronnie.
I was just going to say, is that lamp worth anything?
Everything's worth something to someone. Well, not everything, but yeah, sure. Yeah, it's in good condition. You can sell it somewhere, I'm sure.
That's cool.
Get a few silver pieces for it. Okay. Hakapella goes up, you do your chores, and by the time you get there, do your chores, it's pretty much time to come back.
Yep.
Research. Great. All right, well, do you want to explain how you're wanting to do this research?
Yes. Well, yes, when I enter into the library, and it's
Okay.
quite overwhelming because I've never been to any other
Yeah.
library that's so small. But, it is quite small. Is it small?
Well, depends which one you go to. There are different. So I said there's temples. There's
Yes.
ones in temples, and there are magic ones. So
I went to the temple one.
so there's a number of different temples. Your best bet is probably to go to the same order that you belong to,
Oh, right.
because there is definitely an order of the same type as yours in the city. So
Okay.
that's probably your best bet.
Is it Medora?
Yeah.
Medora.
Yeah, temple to Medora.
Yep. So I'm going to go into the temple. And is there a librarian there?
No, there's definitely people that know their stuff.
Right. Well, I'm going to go and ask them if they've seen any text from the northeast.
Great.
And any sign of the Zakron cult.
Wonderful. Okay, so you spend the day, and this acolyte is only too keen to help you out.
Oh, great.
Wonderful. So the fruit of your day's research is that this is magical script,
Okay.
and it is
The book?
Yeah, and the script inside is magical, and the fellow that's helping you is pretty sure that it's necrotic, which is about death magic.
Sure. Necrotic. Death magic. All right.
Yes, and he suggests that it's unpleasant.
Okay. Evil, dark.
Evil is dark. It's dark, and burning it would be a good option.
Burning the book?
Burning the book would be a good option.
Okay. Anything about the Zodiac cult? Sorry, the Zakron cult.
From the northeast.
Yep, northeast.
We don't know a lot about them because they haven't actually. There's not been a lot of activity for the past 75 years.
75 years.
They're involved in a number of massacres up there, but were in turn massacred. Whole bunch of to and fro bloodshed up in the north to the east, and haven't been seen for 75 years, and certainly no one in this area has seen them.
Any information on salt mines?
Salt mines. There's salt everywhere.
Just this is a salty city.
It's not hard to get salt.
Okay, sweet. And one more question.
Okay.
Anything about any books on the hexagon?
On the hexagon. We know that the cult of Zakron uses a hexagon.
Any knowledge on the power of the hexagon?
I have no idea about that, but we can do some research.
Okay,
I'll have to do some research.
that's fine. You take your time. I've got enough on my... Yep, that's enough. All right.
Very good. So, look, the rest of the day goes by in the normal ways of commuting, you found out what you need to know, doing research, and unless there's anything else particular that you're wanting to specifically do in the day, we will do a scene change.
Ready.
Good. I think Sally just tries to awkwardly entertain Lorna.
Great.
So,
Do you guys play cards?
no. You can't play that one yet. You have to wait until it's your turn.
Why not?
Because this game has rules.
Rules are meant to be bent.
This is the beginning of a philosophical conversation that really represents the difference between us. I'm not getting into it. You win.
So the zombie, of course, is the object of much fascination, and it's above your pay grade or anyone here to do the investigation of how it's been. So basically, while you guys have been out and about, a cart has come and it's been bundled into a cart to be taken away to be investigated at Central Station.
Oh. Okay.
So we don't have it anymore.
How do you feel about that?
I'm very
the heck?
relieved.
Happened? All that work for nothing.
Yes. You shouldn't have named him. You wouldn't have gotten some of that. Look, it's fine. Central are going to process him.
Is that part of is it how they do things around here? Is this part of your rules?
Well, I didn't make the rules, but yes, there's going to top brass, I imagine. Or at least someone who's got more expertise than us. This is a good process.
But you're so smart, Sully. You're the smartest person I've ever met.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, neither am I. I'm not sure about that.
You're pretty smart yourself.
Thank you. I know.
Ding! The bell comes for you to start the second day of your patrol of the city.
Gosh, it never gives up, does it?
No.
Alrighty.
The moment you step out onto the steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sully. You're just coming down the steps, and you feel a sharp little pain, little prick, boink, in your cheek.
So, what happened?
Guys,
Ow!
he has a little dart in his cheek.
That's great.
Is that supposed to be?
Did that grow out of me, or did that...
Can I pull it out?
Yeah, you can pull it out.
Doink. I smell it.
All right. Yeah, well, you can't smell anything on it other than it's a feathered dart.
That doesn't look like it's a good thing.
Has it got anything in the dart?
How are you feeling?
Oh, I don't know. But confused.
I look around.
Perception roll. Anyone else who's looking around?
Yeah, me too.
I'm looking around.
Is it 20?
19.
14.
8.
Oh, plus that for
16.
Wait, what do we plus again? To the...
Perception? Go to your perception.
Oh, yeah, plus 2. 16.
Oh, I have the jack of all trades, so I've got +1 on perception.
No.
Hey,
Oh, beautiful.
acapella.
Yes.
There is a woman with long, straight hair, dark skin.
The one who waved at
So,
me.
to give an indication of kind of ethnicity, think South Indian. Right? Cool. And she's holding a piece of cane
Oh yeah, like those.
in her hand and sees you, smiles, and she has a little bottle in her hand and shakes it like this, turns around and runs. And runs.
I run after her.
And we will finish it there for today. First, Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
But we'll do it later, that's fine. Actually, no, I want to do a secret later.
Oh.
And that's it. Great, okay, so that is us for today.
Keep doing this stuff. You can't keep. I thought it was gonna end earlier. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just do chores.
Straight in the cheek. Oh my God.
Hey, good one, guys.
Oh,
So, hey, thanks everyone for joining us.
My cheek hurts.
So, again, thanks everyone for joining us. Please do that follow, hit that bell on Twitch so that you get notifications when the episodes come out. Hit the follow, and it would also really help us if you were to go to YouTube and subscribe on YouTube.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, all that kind of stuff.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
And finally,
Turn on the
as we've
donuts.
mentioned before and you've seen on the graphics, our Patreon page is live. We would really appreciate all the support we get from our patrons. Please head online, check out the 3 tiers. It'd be great. And what we're going to do is we're going to finish off with some credits. Any final words, peoples?
no.
None from me.
I'm so
so excited.
Stay alive until we meet again.
Yeah. You guys you've got to come back here.
What is up with Hakapella and this young girl and the ring?
Oh.
Is it a memory or is
Oh yeah, right.
it a memory or is it just a dream or a vision? Or
Yeah, I'm also.
like,
I'm still speaking like something. I'm also like intensely interested in that.
Especially because this is handed down to you from your grandparents.
yeah, my great great grandfather apparently gave me these two, but
Right? So they gave it
that my
to
great-
you.
No,
Who's your daddy?
my great grandfather. I can't be an elf. I'm a dwarf.
I don't know.
I mean, that's
Your great.
All the questions.
Hey, thanks everyone. All right, roll those credits, and we'll catch you next week.
Bye.